Hey, what's up, guys? I'm gonna make some videos again, start of a new cycle. So I did an Anavar cycle, a 6 weeks Anavar cycle, starting in the beginning of September, and it went till mid-October. So now we are in December. So I took like about a month a few weeks off, and I'm starting a testosterone cypionate cycle. This is Olympia Gold brand. I got it from this one website that's pretty reputable in Canada. But to be honest, I wish I got a better source for it. Although I talked to my good friend, and he recommended it, and he said that his bodybuilder friends um, tested this particular brand, and they said it's 100%. They bought it. You can buy test kits online, and so what I'm planning on doing is my, official first steroid cycle. I did the Anavar before, which technically it's an oral anabolic steroid, but my first injectable steroids, anabolic, before I did the HGH as well last year. But I want to get right into what I'm doing now. So first of all, bought these syringes that are 1 milliliter syringes. So if you do half of that at 250 milligrams per milliliter, you're doing 125, and I'm doing that every 3 days. And the reason why is some people take it once a week, some people take it once every 2 weeks, some TRT clinics. But I'll show in a second, using this one really good website, why that's a bad idea, and why when you do a cycle, it's best to do it every few days. And essentially, these syringes are 23 gauge, and I'm doing it right now into my glutes every 3 days in this testosterone cypionate. Okay. So what I plan on doing is taking it by itself for 1 month. Right now, I'm doing around close to, in between actually, 250 to 300 milligrams per week of it. And what I plan on doing is in the new year, after 1 month, my second month, I still have lots of Anavar left, and I plan on kind of stacking that on with it. Nothing too crazy, but sprinkle a little bit of that on as well. And my second month. But here's what I want to show you. It's this one website, which is steroidplotter.com. So you can let's graph 20 weeks, and we are taking testosterone cypionate and 125, let's do, every 3 days. Because that, if you split up a week as 7 days, and you don't want to do 3 days and then 4 days, a lot of people do, just have it on, like, say, Wednesdays and Sundays, they do it. But I'm just going to do it every 3 days, which makes it easier. And you'll see why in a second. So we're going to do 16 weeks, which is like a 4 month on it. And let's plot that. So here we see the whole graph, and there's a few things that you can take from this. First of all, you can see how long it takes to get up to that optimal level, which is, I don't say optimal, but the highest level there, the peak, which is 34.78, and that's around 1 month. So you don't even reach the peak levels until 1 month after taking it. That's something, through plotting it, that is of importance. The second thing is the peaks and valleys that are involved, right? There's a bit of a, every few days, there's a peak and valley, and that's why every 3 days I think is better as opposed to every 7 days, because if I did this every 7 days, these would be a lot more drastic, right? And then the last thing, I want to show here is how long it takes to come off it. So let's go here. The last peak is at 111 days, and we're coming down, and 139. So around another month for it to fully exit your system, which I think is something to take into account. Some things with longer esters are going to stick in your system a lot longer, like a DECA, from my understanding. Cypionate 1 month. So when you're planning, if you're on planning cycles and you're planning not just to take it non-stop, that's something to take into account, the period of time off, the period it takes to clear your system. But for me, like right now, I'm day 4. So let's see, 3, 4. So right now I'm at about half, my levels are about half of what they're going to be at. So first day on, and then it came off, and then right second time. So right here, I'm at 17 levels. And it's going to peak and valley. On day 12, I'm going to be at around 30, which is close to what it's going to peak at. And day 6, I'm going to be at 25. So with with my estimates based on this graph is I'll start truly feeling the effects within a week, but within 2 weeks, it'll be very much more substantial. Than 1 month, it's going to be full on, based on this graph, which I think is something good to take into consideration. What else should I say? It cost me $80 for one vial. So 10 milliliters at 25 milligrams per milliliter. That is, if you're doing 250 a week, that would be 10 weeks. But I'm going to be doing a little bit more, so around 300. So that's going to be around 8 weeks, 2 months. So 2 of those, it's going to run, shipping and everything included, around $200. That's not bad. It's pretty cheap. So I hope this source is going to be good. I got a little bit of PIP. It's called post-injection pain, which is expected, and I also got a bit of a T-flu, which only lasted about 12 hours. Well, first of all, I kind of felt shitty the first day after taking it. So it'd be the second day, the day after taking it, my second day. And I went to the gym and I just didn't have a good workout. I'm like, man, is it because of this? Like, it shouldn't be affecting me negatively. It should be affecting me positively, right? Like Anavar did. And, and then that night I felt like I had the flu. Like there was wrapped in blankets at nighttime. I was freezing cold and had a feverish type of feeling. And then I read the next day that that's because of your body's natural reaction to a foreign substance, obviously. And it's just your body getting used to, your body will get used to it. It'll get acclimatized to that. So, and I hope that'll be the case. I think it will be. But I've read it on different forums that that's the testosterone flu is something that's very common. So anybody have any points? What do you guys think about this? This is I think an interesting tool. You can do all different types of compounds. Anavar, for example, which I'm also doing. That is a much quicker type of half-life, only 9 hours, I believe. So it'll be more up and down as opposed to something with a longer half-life. It's gonna be a longer curve, if that makes sense. So let me know what you guys think about that, about what my approach to things, what I'm doing, and any pointers would be much appreciated. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.